Today's topic, self-mastery. Now for all the dimensions, we have 4 laws. Law of attraction, and investigate what that means. Whatever you put your programming aspect to, that is what you attract. You attract your truth. Nobody else's truth. You attract only your truth. Second, intent. Watch what you wish for. Know what you wish for. Feel what you wish for. Know it to be true. Then we have balance. Whatever comes to you has to be in balance. If it comes in an imbalance, the universe will balance you. If you understand that law, it'll be a nice transition to be in balance. If you're trying to be a hardhead, and you think it's only about you and how you do things, the universe will find ways to balance you, because by law, that is what governs all dimensions. Balance. Whatever the plot may be, whatever you think you want to do, or you're convinced you can do, balance will be maintained by those who look for balance. Understand this smoother transition. And number 4, allowance. Allow for the things to unfold the way you called them in according to law. You know, law of attraction, intent, balance, allowance. Within that structure, you have light, color, sound, and love. This equation equals life. These are the main things you need to remember. Then we move to illusions. Imagine you've been in an ancient interdimensional war, and the war is so deep that it went into entrapping conscious beings into different reality constructs of themselves. Indoctrination and enslavement of the programming of the CPU, your mind, to entrap yourself in these little illusions. Well, I'll give you one of the hardest tests that I see, and that is concerning the smokers, the cigarette. I went over it and I look at it, and what I see is people are not caretakers in the department with what they do. And here's this: you want to be a ninja, you want to be a Jedi, you want to be a light worker, you want to be really doing your job. And I'm not a saint and I'm not perfect. I'm learning self-mastery as we speak. But I don't smoke cigarettes. I never did. But let's put it this way. I don't want to sound dogmatic. If smoking a cigarette is an illusion Mastery of that illusion would mean for you, I can lay down the cigarette now, and I can stop smoking now because I make a choice. That is your choice point. That defines the timeline and timeline possibilities unfolding towards you as you make that choice right now at that point. If you, in power of your vessel and yourself and your conscious conduit to master illusions, you can stop smoking now. Or whatever addiction you have, you can stop it now. Then you face yourself. With all the tricks your ego will play out, convincing you need to smoke. I even heard people say, well, I can transmute the smoke and it'll be beneficial for my health. No, it's not. Nicotine is not beneficial for your health. Your cell cannot work with that. It is darkness you put here. You need to process, your body needs to detox, and you lower your vibration. When the skills begin and the magic comes back, and people dream about levitation, teleportation, telekinesis, psychokinesis, clairvoyance, all of these things, don't you think for one moment that eating cheeseburgers and smoking cigarettes and drinking alcohol is going to get you there. All these things are keeping you trapped in a loop that you repeat over and over again, but you're not solving the issue of a blockage or a problem that is within you. So even if you're a light worker, starseed, or whatever label you have, the power that you have with activations or all the works you do is as strong as your foundation. And if your foundation within your vessel is all of these addictions, or just one, then your power is proportionally as strong or as weak as your habits. Know this, because that's how it is. If an entity that wants to control you needs to get in and control you, they will be right there where you trap yourself in a time loop doing the same thing over and over and over again. Then you have to ask yourself the question, why am I doing this? Why do I need doing this? And stop coming up with sentences to excuse yourself why you're doing it. Explaining away the problem that is there because you're still doing it. The ninja is for his mission. Once activated, all in. It's either, see it as a metaphor, you're pregnant or you're not. You're not halfway pregnant. You know? Same as if you put something acidic in your body, then know this, then you put something acidic in your body, which is not beneficial. That is fact. This is the rule and the law of physics for your body, biodynamically speaking, in this dimension. There are certain things that are fact. If you take a knife, you stab your hand right now, you need a certain time to heal and you damage cell tissue. If you can transmute, you can stop bullets. Well, there's nobody right now that's stopping bullets. Right now, all I see is what is to be done, what can you do, and how powerful are you in doing that. Same thing with feeling dynamics. As you come together as a group, working together as light workers, and let's say we have group missions. And that's just my, let's put it this way. I don't want to be like, blah, 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 this is what you do and you're doing wrong. Let's say there's no right and there's no wrong. Here's what I do. If I'm with a group, first off, will I be on a mission? Will I be on my task? Once I've heard the task and I say, yes, it is my responsibility to fulfill my job till the end, there will be no cursing. There will be no bitching. I'll observe. I listen to what my mind, quote-unquote, ego tells me, and I work the process. I will not go astray and leave the flock. And people need to look for me. and I put the mission in danger because I think what I do is right. I'm in my mind. What I do is I stick to the group, I stay with the group, I make sure that everybody is together and the outcome is harmonious and everybody is happy. If you can do that, you've learned teamwork. We have to come back to teamwork. We have to work together, because divided we fall, united we stand. That is a powerful metaphor you need to remember. And all these scientists that are out there, well, I have my invention here, I have my patent here, and I want my money here, and you have to come together. You have to share the information, put your inventions and stuff together, and stop being greedy about your position. You'll have abundance because you represent abundance. We are all abundant beings. But if you have scientists A, B, C, D, E, F, G coming together, you got a coil. You have an invention of a water machine. You know how to work with electricity. You know how to work with magnets. I want us all to sit together on one table, to come together with one mind, one invention, one aim and one goal, to reach that and be there and be in unison with what you create. There's no other way. It's not you being here, you being individual. This is what I do, this is my mind. You have to combine the minds and bring all the minds sitting at this table of creation together and put your focal point into what you're being. And it is all in. You're all in. This is the poker game. You're all in or you're not. It's your choice. It is not about a cult or a sect or all these running programs that we have to destroy things. I'm not even here to be about what is he doing on his page, what is she saying, what are they talking about. I'm not talking about criticizing anyone, because that defeats the purpose of creation and combining stuff that comes together. All I'm for is that I want all of you to get together, stop criticizing each other, and find out what works, and combine that in unison, and make that a choir that becomes angelic, and reach the higher dimensions, and bring that down here. It doesn't require you to believe anything once you've witnessed the moment when the sky opens. And that's what we're here for. And that's why I'm communicating that to you. And it's been hard, because in many lifetimes we've been killed over and over and over again. They tortured us to make sure we wouldn't come back. Well, we came back, and we will come back until the job is finished. And that is all that I have to say for now. I want you to think about it and be responsible. Responsibility, the ability to respond, it's on you. You make that. You save the planet. You bring back to Earth what Earth needs, because we owe. And you can say, I don't care, this is my planet, I do what I want to do, or I don't have to save anybody. Well, that's your choice. Every choice has a consequence. Every choice point defines the timelines aligning to your path. And the universe has a way of bringing balance to you. So in the end, I will close this chapter. Remember the 4 laws of the universe. Law of attraction, your intent, balance, allowance. Google these words, check what these words mean. And what governs all dimensions is this plus light, color, sound, and love. There is no other way. There never was any other way. Everything else is an illusion and a cycle that keep you entrapped in the same reality. And we are here to give you the program exit to leave that dimension, that you can go where you need to be going. And you need to be ready when Earth no longer is under quarantine, and the gates will be released, and physically you become interstellar and you get to travel again. And that is for your safety. It's not even about me. It's about you. I'm you, you're me, we're reflecting each other, finding our way home. And that is all. Namaste.